As the Senate debates the National Defense Authorization Act in the over the next week, they're in the midst of it now. Senator Tommy Tuberville continues to stand for life with his ongoing hold against military flag officer promotions in response to the Pentagon's illegal abortion tourism funding policy. Now, the left is ratcheting up pressure against Senator Tuberville, with President Biden and the Pentagon personally targeting the coach with attacks. Well, joining me now to discuss the latest on the NDAA is Travis Weber, Vice President of Policy and Government Affairs here at the Family Research Council. All right, Travis, welcome back.
Thank you.
So it's been a busy week, a lot going on here in Washington. So yesterday we heard from Senator Mike Lee on the NDAA process. Had a first batch of amendments, more amendments. So what's the latest?
Yeah, latest. So they're continuing to consider amendments. There was throughout today. The NDAA being the focus as they vote through these individual amendments. There's been, several a batch of amendments that kind of got approved to get votes, to have votes taken on. That's what we're going through now. We're keeping an eye out for amendments of concern, of interest to Family Research Council, but they're going to continue voting on these amendments, considering the NDAA when they come back next week, and we'll continue to keep an eye on it. And one thing's clear, Tony, we need people to know the House NDAA is a strong NDAA that's going to restore our military to where it needs to be, and that NDAA needs to be defended in the Senate. We can't make deals where there's a vote on an amendment, and we say we voted on it, and the policy didn't make it in. For instance, the DOD policy that Tuberville's standing up for, we can't hide behind just having a vote that goes down in flames. We have to see the policy fixed.
And Senator Tuberville made that clear. It was in an article today. In fact, when he wrapped up with us on the program day before yesterday, he had a call with Lloyd Austin, Secretary of Defense. And so a memo had been sent over by Lloyd Austin to the Senate Armed Services Committee, basically not changing the policy at all, defending the policy. And as a result, there's been some talk of a vote on an amendment that would address this issue. But here's the problem, and as you just lined out, it's not the answer, is that the threshold for the vote would be set by the Democrats, and it would be at 60. Well, you're not going to get 60 votes, and then they'll go to conference, say, oh, we don't have the support, and they'll try to make the Republicans take it out of the House version when it goes to conference. And this is what Senator Tuberville said. He rejected using that as a means of ending this standoff. He said, I'm not looking to lose on amendment. He wants this issue resolved. So they just need to let the Democrats do what they're going to do, and then fight it out in the conference.
Yeah, the solution is not the vote. The solution is the solution. What he's saying,
that's exactly right.
Fixing the policy. Because the Democrats are going to want to try to posture this vote as sort of some remedy. It's a vote. It's going to go down in flames and fail, and then we're going to be back where we're at. So Senator Tuberville's right, and he's got the right focus. I mean, the DOD's been sending officials to brief senators. So it appears what they're trying to do is sort of paper over the concern about this, or somehow convince senators that Tuberville is on the wrong track. And Senator Tuberville was commenting on that briefing. I think you said he did not find it particularly helpful or enlightening, and he's probably right, because they've had a chance to change this. The Biden administration, they've not changed it, and he's holding the line. So, unless they deal with his fair opposition to this, they've moved the goalposts. They've injected the social issue into the DOD, which they claim Republicans have done, and they're the ones who've done that, and they can choose to backtrack from that. But they need to stop claiming Republicans are trying to do this.
It can be fixed overnight, as we've said before, just by going back to the policy that was in place. So, folks, still need you to weigh in with the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin. Text the word woke, W-O-K-E, to 67742. Woke to 67742. We're going to get those petitions over to him. And this also is a way of communicating to Senator Tuberville that we support him.
Yeah, absolutely. And we just want to reiterate again, we support his stance for life, Tony. And we've got a way for folks to communicate to the senators to defend this NDAA. That's at frcaction.org/NDAA. Go there, make your voices heard. Many thousands have already made their voices heard, so we encourage more to do so.
Yeah, if you didn't get that, just go to TonyPerkins.com and you can follow the links over. Travis, thanks for the update.
Thank you.